Stars Behind Bars, the unofficial title. Hello and welcome back to Most Amazing Top 10. I'm Rebecca Felgate and today we're talking about the top 10 celebrities who went to jail. Yeah, they did. Coming in at number 10, we have Paris Hilton. Uh-oh, the multi-million-dollar heiress landed herself in hot water following a string of driving offenses in 2007. At the time, she was just 26 years old and reported to Century Regional Detention Facility in California. She served just 21 days in jail. She had been sentenced to 45 days, but she'd been released earlier for good behavior. Paris has since luckily avoided further run-ins with the law. Another wild child up next, but one I'm not 100% convinced is reformed, we have Lindsay Lohan coming in at number 9. In 2010, Lindsay served just 14 days of her 90-day sentence that she was given for violating her probation following a DUI. Whilst 14 days is the longest sentence that the starlet has actually served, she was already sent to jail twice in 2007, first for 1 day and second for just 83 minutes. After her 2-week incarceration at the beginning of the decade, you would have thought that Lindsay would have learned her lesson, but oh no, in 2011 she was locked up again, once again, for a further 5 hours after failing to complete her community service. Lindsay. Coming in at number 8, we have Justin Bieber. Pop brat Biebs was only locked up for a day, but that was enough according to the Baby singer. His feedback, and I quote, "It sucked, it was really cold." Justin's 24 hours of freezing cold hell came after he was arrested for drag racing in 2014, and we all remember that smiling mugshot. Like Bieber, you're going to jail, maybe don't smile. Coming in at number 7, we have Lauryn Hill. Singer Lauryn Hill landed herself in jail following sentencing for tax evasion. Basically, she didn't pay her tax on her earnings between 2005 and 2007 and owed over $1 million to the US government. Lauryn went to the minimal security Federal Correction Institution of Danbury in Connecticut for 3 months in July 2013, after which she served another 3 months of home confinement. Lauryn posted on her Tumblr to say that she'd learned a lot while she was behind bars and that she appreciated her fans for sticking by her. Moving on to number 6, we have Nicole Richie. A lot like her socialite former BFF at number 10, Nicole Richie also went to jail, although famously only for 84 minutes. Daughter of Lionel Richie and now wife of Joel Madden of Good Charlotte, Nicole was sentenced to 4 days in jail for a DUI when she was arrested in December 2006. By the time she was actually sent to jail in August 2007, she was 5 months pregnant with Madden's child. Luckily, she was out in a time shorter than it would take to watch your average feature-length movie. Speaking about her 84-minute-long experience, Nicole said, "Going to jail was my way of paying my dues and taking responsibility and being an adult." Coming into number 5, we have Wesley Snipes. I had no idea that actor Wesley Snipes was in jail for 3 years. The actor, best known for his role in Blade and The Expendables 3, went to jail in 2010 for 3 years because he purposefully did not file his tax returns in 1999, 2000, and again in 2001. He tried to appeal in 2011, but the Supreme Court refused to hear it. Since getting out of jail, Snipes has been in The Expendables as well as starring in Temple, which is out later this year. Coming in at number 4, we have former Beatle Paul McCartney. On January the 16th, 1980, Paul was on tour with Wings as he flew into Tokyo's Narita International Airport. Unfortunately, as he flew in, he was caught with half a pound of weed in his suitcase. After an interview about the incident, the Beatles rock legend said, "We were about to fly into Japan and I knew I wouldn't be able to get anything to smoke over there. This stuff was too good to flush down the toilet, so I thought I'd take it with me." I mean, bad idea, Paul. He could have been sent to jail for 7 years, but luckily he only served 9 days and then was deported back to the UK. More drugs up next and some very shocking behaviour from Santa. Well, not actually Santa, but Tim Allen, so that's close enough. Tim Allen, known for many things but perhaps best for his role as Buzz Lightyear in Toy Story and Santa in the Santa Claus, was absolutely definitely 100% on the naughty list when he was caught smuggling drugs. Tim was arrested for trafficking in 1978, which is a pretty darn serious crime. Back in the 70s, when Tim was just 25, he was arrested at an airport in Michigan after he was found to be in the possession of over 65 grams of cocaine, something that could have been punishable by life imprisonment. Tim decided to grasp on over 20 people involved in the drug trafficking, so then he only had to serve 5 years. He said that turning to comedy was the only thing that got him through this tough time. Luckily for Tim, there was redemption after jail. By 1991, he had landed his spot on Home Improvement. Next up, we have Robert Downey Jr. Robert Downey Jr. had a pretty intense substance abuse problem in the 90s and early noughties. The Iron Man star was addicted to cocaine and was arrested in 1996 for speeding whilst possessing drugs and a handgun. After failing to show up for a drugs test, Robert was sent to jail for 6 months. His issues unfortunately did not stop there. Over the next 5 years, he battled with his addiction and had several stints in rehab. Robert luckily is now sober and has a lot to thank his friend Mel Gibson for, as the actor was instrumental in his comeback. Finally, we're right here at number 1 of our top 10 celebrities who went to jail, and this one really shocked me. We have Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg was an absolutely problematic teenager. By the age of 13, he was addicted to cocaine, which really only leads one way: down. Sadly, Mark joined a gang and was involved in a string of racially motivated attacks, even battering one Asian man over the head with a wooden stick. Mark pleaded guilty to assault and went to jail for just 45 days. He said while he was inside, he realised that he no longer aspired to be a thug. He said, "I did a lot of things that I regret, and I have certainly paid for my mistakes." With the help of his town's priest, Mark was able to get back on the straight and narrow. So guys, that was the top 10 celebrities who have gone to jail, and I have to say, looking at these crimes and the sentence times, it's really weird what people got. So for example, Lauryn Hill goes to jail for 3 months, but then someone else goes for 5 years for the same thing. It's really weird. And why did Wahlberg only serve 45 days in jail for battering someone over the head with a wooden stick? I'm so confused. But there we have it, that's the justice system. For now, I've been Rebecca Felgate. Do let me know what you thought to today's list. Did you find it exciting? Did you find it weird? Do you lose your respect for these celebrities, or gain some because they've managed to turn it around? Also, let me know if you would like me to do a part 2. For now, make sure you give this video a good thumbs up, share it with a friend, and of course stay subscribed to Most Amazing Top 10 for more interesting lists just like this coming at you every day.